Are you tired of struggling to lose weight, putting in maximum effort with minimal results? I know the feeling all too well. But what if I told you there's a proven path to achieving your best shape without disappointment or frustration? Stick around because I'm going to share with you the changes that I have made that have transformed my life and helped me to get in my best shape, and they can help you do the same. So getting started. So a few years ago, I was trying to do a side hustle of reselling books because I love to read. And I was like, browsing books, I can do that. Fail. Like some people try to foster cats and dogs and they fail and end up adopting them. Like that's what I had going on, and that's how I found Dr. A's Habits of Health. And this is a thick, juicy book, okay? But one thing, the main thing that stuck out with me that I have maintained, because I haven't read this book in years, but the main thing that I took away from this book is to focus on the goal of optimal health, not losing weight, not getting in a certain size, not getting a certain milestone by, a certain date or whatever. If I already said that. Anyway, the goal is optimal health because we always want to be our healthiest. I believe that health is wealth. You can have $1 million in the bank, but does it really matter if you can't enjoy it? If you're stuck in a bed with a stuffy nose and all the medicine in the world can't help you feel better, or you're too weak to do the things that you need to do. Like, your health is wealth. So taking care of your body at whatever stage that it is at is so important, and making choices that maintain and improve optimal health is important too. There's this one part in the book that says, each time you think about what you don't want, reframe the thought by focusing on what you want to gain with a choice instead of what you want to lose. So you might say, oh, I'm not going to eat that cookie because I'm trying to get into this dress by the wedding. Instead, you say, I'm not going to eat that cookie because I want to maintain mental clarity, or I want to keep my energy levels up. And I know that sugar kills my energy levels. So I want to gain fuel. And he talks about using food as fuel for your body. I didn't even know that before I read the book. Isn't that terrible? People talk about the itis or whatever. Like, you get sleepy after you eat. That's just something we all do, especially here in America, because we eat heavy foods that just kind of weigh us down and make us want to sleep. But food should fuel your body. Food is medicine. It should make you feel energized. And it's okay to have that comfort food that relaxes you every now and again. 2, my focus is 80% healthy, and then 20% of the time I indulge. That has been a little bit out of whack lately because of one of the changes that I've made, which is Pilates. Okay, but we're not gonna get into that yet. The next change that I made was in the kitchen once again. So once I changed my mindset, then I changed my diet. And so I was getting ready to go to Greece for a friend's wedding. And you in Greece, and it's the islands and it's the beauty. You want to look good. And I was feeling insecure about my belly, and I was just like sad. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be sad. I'm gonna fix it. What I'm gonna do? And so I remember my best friend saying, she's like, abs are made in the kitchen. So I was like, let me look up some abs by diet books, right? And I'm like, okay, let me look up these abs diet books. And then that's when I found David Zinseko. I believe that is how you say his name. And he has these books that teach you like all the different foods that you eat. And abs is actually an acronym as well for like the different foods that you eat. And so I took this book with me to Greece. I read it on the plane. And so when I got there, I was able to buy foods that aligned with that diet. Because yes, we're in Greece, but also like I don't like eating out for every meal, even in another country. I wanted to experience their food too. And so we went grocery shopping, and I got like the oatmeal and avocados and like some chicken breast and whatever the book was calling for. I started my journey there on vacation because I was like, what, now I hate this cat. Now's a good time as any. My mother let him in here. Oh, he annoys my soul. Anyway, so yes, that was the book that I got. Smoothies, became a big thing. I know that I had tried the meal plan book. I believe I forgot who the author was. I got rid of that book. It's a no-go. But she was saying like, don't put this stuff in there. Bananas are bad for you. All of this stuff. And it made me cry. Literally, one of the diet plans made me feel so sad. I almost cried eating the food. And so with the book, the Ab Diet by David, I love the meals. They were pretty good, pretty simple, pretty affordable. And that's what I like. Like most of the things I could find in the store and things that I would probably eat, I just hadn't thought of or thought to make like a healthier version of it. So I appreciated his diet plan. And so that was the second step. Like I started focusing on eating more whole foods. So when I just changed my diet and I started eating healthier, cutting out like sugar and all of that stuff, eating whole foods, I lost 12 pounds. I was not working out. There was a lot going on during that time that I wasn't even able to work out as much as I want. I had a lot of personal drama that has since, kind of passed, and I'm growing in another phase of my life. And if you want to read part of that, I have a link to my one of my episodes, and you can also read it as well if you'd like. But yes, I was not working out, so I was just focused on eating healthier, and I lost 12 pounds. And it's crazy because that was so we went to Greece in September, end of September, beginning of October. And so then I just started focusing on eating healthy, and I lost 12 pounds doing that. And it was in November, like right when I stepped off the scale, right, I got a message from a gym that had tried to recruit me before. And I got a message from the gym who was trying to recruit me before coming there because of a friend who put my name down. And I was like, okay, well, let's add fitness to it. Like I lost 12 pounds just eating right. What fitness gonna do for me? So I go and I join their 6-week challenge, and it is a kickboxing gym, and it is brutal. We are in there 3 to 4 days a week, 50-minute classes, hitting the bag. We're doing equipment, 10 rounds of that too. It's a lot, okay? And I see maybe I lost like 3 pounds. I do feel different. I do feel stronger. I do feel leaner. I don't only look at the scale, because at this point I didn't even have a goal weight. I just want to get in the best shape of my life. Like that's usually my focus. Get in the best shape of my life. And so I could feel some differences. There was like a change in body fat and things like that, but no like major, not for the money that they were charging and not for the 6-week intensity that I went through. Now they did offer a meal plan at the gym as part of the 6 weeks, but it was depressing. Once again, I like food. Food is good. Okay. I have a mom who is a chef, and my daddy can burn too, baby. And I like to eat. Okay. And so like his meal plan was like his meal plan at the gym. When I say his, I mean the owner of the gym. Their meal plan was focused on like smoothies without not smoothies, just protein shakes, like the water in the protein, shake it up, drink it. I don't like that. I want a smoothie. I want a meal. I want to enjoy the food that I'm having. And so I stuck with kind of like David's meal plan, because it had been so beneficial to me before. I was like, if I did this without working out and lost the weight, like I'm not about to suffer food at all. And so with the move, like me moving and leaving my job, my money was different. So I could not keep up with those gym payments. So I left, walked away. It was $179 a month. And I was like, I'm just work out at home again. And so like the 6-week challenge was over probably December, start of January. And so I started looking at videos at home. And that's when I discovered Pilates. So before I discovered Pilates, I was making up my own workout. So I was doing like jump rope for like 15 minutes. And then I was doing some other exercises that I had found on Pinterest as well. But that was beginning to be a headache. And then once again, I wasn't seeing results, but I work out whether I see results or not, because I can feel it mentally. Like working out and mental health are connected. If you're feeling sad and depressed, part of it is getting out and moving your body. We are designed to move, to function, to move our bodies. And when we're not doing that and we're sitting down all day, whether that's at work or on the phone or just, we just couch potatoing it out or whatever, we just chilling. our mental clarity starts to decline. And so I was still working out, even though I wasn't seeing results, but I wanted something different because I wanted to see results, like, on top of it. Like, I have gotten the benefits here, I want to see them on the outside. And so I started looking for more videos. I don't know how I found my first Pilates video, but I know that the first one that I did, I got excited about it. But it left me with a pain in my shoulder. I was out of commission for 2 weeks. I was like, I work out to work out, not to be in pain, and can't work out for 2 weeks. So that's when I discovered Move with Nicole. She is the absolute best. And I have been doing Pilates since, I want to say, like the end of May. And this is why I say the end of May, because the start of June, my best friend's husband's birthday is the start of June. And we went out with him, my best friend, her mom, and her aunt, just their crew. And I remember walking in, and I had only been doing Pilates for like a few days with Nicole, like maybe 3 days by then. And her mom, who hadn't seen me since we were in Greece, so mind you, this was months later, right? She hadn't seen me since October the year before. It's now June, and she's like, "Oh my God, you look so good. Look at your arms." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been doing Pilates. Like, it's been 3 days, but my body picks up quickly." But Pilates does work like muscles that you ain't even know existed before. And so that's when I was like, okay. And so that was June, right? And then I want to say August, I went to a friend's engagement party, which was actually like a surprise invitation party, which was really cute. She did such a cute job. But anyway, I go, right? And once again, I'm like, just, showing up, standing there, minding my business. And we're standing in line, and she is behind us. And I'm in the back of the line with my person that I've been matched up with. And she says to me, she goes, "Oh, Taylor, nice glutes." And I was like, "Oh." Right, I'm just chilling in line. And it's, once again, I said, "Girl, it's Pilates. Like, Pilates will work muscles in your booty you ain't never worked before." And I have done multiple types of workout in my life. I've done the kickboxing, I've done the weight training, I've done treadmill, all of that. Only thing I do now is Pilates. And I'm in the best shape of my life. Like, it has reduced my FUPA, which I didn't even know that actually stood for something, y'all. Did y'all know it stood for something? I just learned that. But it reduced that. I had never had any success in reducing it. I remember even my mom telling me, she's like, "Even when I was 99 pounds, girl, I still had a belly. I had to suck it in. That's just part of our family." And so I still do have a pudge, but that's because I haven't been engaging my core. But my waist has shrunk. I was a size 6. I'm now in a size 0. Like, my goal was not to drop dress sizes. I saw nothing wrong with a size 6. I love a size 6. But doing Pilates, naturally, I just shrunk it down. And it's funny because my sister thought I had gained weight looking at my glutes, right? But in reality, I've lost weight. I believe I've lost 25 pounds in total. I was 144 at my highest beginning of last year, and my recent weigh-in was 121. And I haven't actually done measurements of my different body parts, but I want to, and that's on one of my goals list, to take my measurements. But I know I'm in a size 0 at this point, extra small. I had bought a bunch of underwear in small because I had dropped sizes, and then when I got them, I was actually in an extra small. So that's one of the things about ordering stuff offline. But I'm in extra small now, in terms of underwear. But also, let me say this, because I'm just a small person. That's just part of my family, my genetics. The goal is not necessarily to be extra small, right? That's not the goal. The goal is just getting the best shape of your life, whatever that shape looks like to you. I am 5'2". I am short. Okay, I am cut off. So for me being 5'2" and 120, and my lowest I've been since I've done Pilates is 117, is perfectly normal. And so my thing that I encourage and tell people is not to just look at the scale. Look how your clothes are fitting. Look how you're feeling. I feel more confident. My posture has improved. My confidence has improved. I move through life swifter. I feel looser. I feel more free in my body. even if I hadn't lost their weight and shrunk down, or whatever, like, those benefits alone have been enough for me. So one, changing my mindset, that was the biggest thing. Like, I'm here for optimal health and to get in the best shape of my life. That is my only focus. That is what I'm doing, no matter what time of year it is. But in December, I do take off. Okay, we hibernate in December, baby. It's beautiful. The holidays, but that's a whole nother conversation. If you want to hear how I hibernate, let me know. But two, after changing mindset, changing food. So eating more whole foods, 80% of the time eating healthy whole grain foods, 20% of the time indulging. One of the things I love about David, his abs diet, is he says, have a cheat day, indulge yourself. So I love that. Like, I have a cheat day. I have multiple cheat days. I'm working on me. Okay. But, just being aware of yourself. And that's what Pilates does too. That third thing, bringing in Pilates. Pilates helps you get in tune with your body. It helps you to align your breath work with your mindset too. It encompasses all three things. It works your mind and your mind, your body, and your spirit as well. So that's why I love Pilates. It is for everybody. And so when I say everybody, I mean from age 5 on up. It helps you to age backwards. It is actually used in a lot of rehab programs. It helps to relieve lower back pain. I could go on and on and on about the beauties of Pilates, but I won't. This is just a beautiful add-on that I have in my life that I want to share with others. But I know it can be really hard to get started, or you could end up with an injury like I did the first 2 weeks doing it. And I don't want that. And a lot of people, if you haven't worked out at all, or if you're starting from zero, or if you just had a child, like, it can be hard to get back into it. So there is a book I have, you'll learn. I love books, called Pilates Lite, by Karen Carter. And she has exercises. So I'm recreating some videos using her book so that I can put on here. And I'll have a link to her videos too. They're about 10 years old. And so I want to kind of just revamp them, but also give her credit where credit's due. I don't want to take anything away from her at all. But recognizing where they can be updated. It's 2024. Her program is still relevant. She created it for cancer patients. She noticed that the women weren't able to get all the way into the classes like she liked. So she created the Pilates Lite program and created a book around it to help others get into it wherever they're at, starting from zero, with first becoming aware of your body and then working your way up to different levels so that eventually you can get into a full Pilates mat class and just doing it from the comfort of your home. That is what I love most about Pilates. I did not enjoy going to the gym. Gas is expensive. I have 2 children. They hate when I leave the house. I like to be home. And so Pilates has afforded me the opportunity to work out how I want, when I want, low impact at the house, and still get full results without any equipment. And then you can buy small things that don't take up much space for Pilates as well. So that's something else that we can talk about another time. But yeah, those 3 major changes. 1, change your mindset. 2, change your food. And then 3, get into Pilates for the body of your life. Okay. Thank you for joining me on this journey towards living our best lives. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you never miss another episode. And together we can explore all the different ways that we can unlock our potential, thrive, and grow into the best versions of ourselves. Until next time, be well.